24 and single, is that normal? Yeah. Man, listen, singleness is a gift. Until you understand that singleness is a gift, you won't unwrap it. The reason why many people are not effective in their singleness, they haven't unwrapped the gift of it. Singleness is a blessing. And 24 and single, you're still a baby. You're still young. That doesn't mean to make you feel bad, but you're still learning. Me at 24, I'm so glad. If I'd got married at 24, oh man, I would have been the sole reason why my marriage would have been sabotaged. But being 24 and single is a blessing. It's a blessing being 34 and single. It's a blessing being 40 and single. It's a blessing to be single when you're maximizing that singleness, when you're engaging that singleness, and when you recognize that you're not alone. And you're not desperate for anything. You're not pursuing anything. You love God with all your heart, mind, soul, and body. Anywhere, any singleness, no matter the age, if there's contentment there and character development and craft development and Christ-like image bearing in that singleness, it doesn't matter how old you, that's a blessing. Because some people are single because God has a specific timing for things to happen to spawn a specific action into the world. So just like John the Baptist's mom, she was barren for a reason. But in the process of her being barren, you could tell that she was excited to have a child because she began to say, God, Father, you took the reproach of women away from me. There's going to be people who's going to talk about your singleness. They're going to whatever. But when God reveals the reason why you were single, everybody's mouths will be shut. But make sure you're single because of God. Make sure you're not single because of you. And that's what you got to understand. So it is very normal to be single at any age. If you are content, if you're producing Christ's character, if you're producing, you developing your craft and you're enjoying it because you know just how amazing and pressurized, I want to say pressurized, but how heavy marriage is. So you got to get in the gym. Singleness is a great gym to go to if you want to live marriage, if you want to live ministry. You got to get to know and go through the modules and the trainings of your singleness so that you will be conditioned for the stages after it. And so it's normal. It's okay to be single. You got to change the way you look at your singleness and see it as a gift so that you can unwrap it and see what God has in that box for you. Man, I'm 24, never been on a date or had a boyfriend. Is that no? Yeah, girl, you are blessed. Yes, it's not normal in this world system, but is not abnormal. It's normal to God. That's great. Listen, man. Dating is overrated. You know what I'm saying? Dating is overrated. I did a video on that I answered a question I think last week on dating. But you gotta understand that is not abnormal. That is perfectly fine. You don't need to have a boyfriend to understand what it means to have a husband. Because if you date God and date yourself, you will be dateable. You'll be marriageable. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be ready. And God, through the Holy Spirit, will show you how to be a wife. Some things you don't need experience. What I mean by that, you don't need experience when you are engaged with God. You see what I'm saying? When you have encountered God, you don't have to have experiences of sin or experience of, well, let's stay with each other and see if we are compatible or we can cohabitate. No, you don't need that. That's the world's method. That's the world's logic. You don't need to do a thing to be prepared for a thing, for certain things, because why I need the Holy Spirit? Marriage is a supernatural work of the Holy Spirit. It's a supernatural work. You don't need to be well experienced with boyfriends and girlfriends to do it right. You just got to be dependent on the Holy Spirit, and He'll make sure you do it right. So don't feel discouraged. Everybody else gonna make you feel bad about that. Oh, you getting old, man. They listen. Don't waste your time. Trust God. You'll save more time that way.